Hi, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I'm Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to make this quick and easy card. This is a great way to use your designer series paper, even if you just have small strips of it. So I'm going to point you down to my work surface and we'll get right to it. So the paper that I'm using today is actually paper that you can get for free during celebration, and that actually ends at the end of this month on the 28th. The paper that I'm using is called Daffodil Afternoon, and it has some really pretty paper that you can use, some kind of neutral colors, as well as these beautiful daffodil papers that would make great backgrounds. Again, the backs of them are also pretty neutral, so you can find all kinds of uses for these papers, and you can get them free. So that's amazing. This one's really pretty. So yeah, that's only until the 28th of February, so make sure you get in on that as soon as you can. If you would like to shop my online store, you can do so at melindapierce.stampinup.net, and you can find all of the celebration information there. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. It is a little tricky sometimes to check out on the Stampin' Up! Website. So if you ever run into any questions or have any issues, just feel free to message me. And you can do so on my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room. All right, so getting back to my card, I have all my little cheat notes here. We're going to start with the base of the card, which is the Granny Apple Green. So that measures 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then we have our mats. Put this here so you can see it. We have our mats that measure, again, we're using the Granny Apple mat, Granny Apple cardstock. That measures 3/4 inch by 4.5 inches, and you need 2 of those. And you need 2 that measure 3 1/4 by 3.5. And then you have your designer series paper, which again is that free paper that I was talking about. That measures 5/8 inch wide by 4 3/8 inch high. And then another piece, a contrasting designer series paper that measures 5/8 inch wide by 4 3/8 inch high. You will also need 3 3/8 inch wide by 5/8 inch high, and another one that measures 3 3/8 by 5/8. So again, if you're doing, if you're using paper that has a pattern on it, make sure you pay attention to how you're cutting that. So when I say that it's 3 3/8 inches wide, that's this one here that has the hearts on it. You want to make sure that the hearts are going that way and not that way on those short pieces. Okay, so all you're going to do is match up your designer series paper to the corresponding mats, which I've kind of laid out here. You're just going to go ahead and attach those to one another. And you can use glue or adhesive here, it doesn't really matter. And when you're mounting them, you want to just have a little bit of a margin right around each of the sides. Didn't do that quite even. Let me see if I can get that off of there. Maybe I'll just snip off some of that paper so I have a little bit more on the bottom, on the margin. There's always ways to kind of fix things when you're stamping. Either turn your paper over or cut your paper. It's one of the things I like about card making is there's no right or wrong way to do it. You can just use your own imagination to make your creations, and nobody can tell you it's wrong. So this is a card that we just did in our Zoom session just a little while ago. I have my Zoom sessions on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to noon Pacific time. And you're welcome to join us there. Those are free Zoom sessions. And I show you how to make the featured card. I usually have a featured card every week. I give you all the measurements ahead of time so you can make that card with us at the same time. Or if you want, you could just watch. There's no pressure at all to make the card. It is fun to see how everybody uses their own products to make their cards, and then we all share our different versions of the same layout. So it's always fun to see how everybody does things differently. Okay, so now I'm bringing in my the designer series paper that I'm putting on the front of the cards, on front of the card. And this just measures 5 1/4 by 4. I don't have that measurement on here, but it's a standard mat for the top of a card. Again, that's 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just putting that down, trying to make sure my margins are the same all the way around. Okay, so now when I'm putting these pieces of mats down, what I want to do is put them down so that these two patterns are on the outside of the card. So this one is up towards the right hand side, and this one is down towards the bottom, and then this one, then the two heart ones are on the inside. So what I'm going to do is raise these vertical ones with some dimensionals. I'm just using some scraps here that I have left over. Just cutting up the little margin pieces of the dimensionals. And I just want to put that down right there, just kind of putting it right in the middle of that section. I'll do the same thing with this piece here. So if you're interested in joining my Zoom sessions, you can find out all the information on my Facebook page at Melinda's River Room on Facebook. We have a great little group that joins on Wednesdays, and we just have a fun time socializing and getting to know each other and sharing our projects. Okay, so for these other ones, I'm just going to put some adhesive down on either end. And I'm just going to weave that in right underneath that one that is raised up. And I want it to overhang on the right just a little bit. I'm kind of matching up this side of the strip with my designer series paper that's underneath it. And I'll do the same thing with this piece here. This one is going to go over and under. Like so. And then all we have to do is our greeting on the outside. And I've already die cut my pieces here. I'm just going to stamp my thank you, which hopefully will turn out. I usually stamp my image first and then die cut, but I wanted to have this all prepared ahead of time for you. So that worked. Then we'll go ahead and adhere that to the mat that I have cut. And raise that up on dimensionals as well. And there is that quick and easy card. And then on the inside, I just have a piece of white cardstock. This is a thank you card, so I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple on the inside so you can write your message as much as you want. And I was just looking on my table. I actually have an extra piece of that I had cut. Wondering if I could use those. Put that down there. That'd be cute. So make sure you save those little scraps. You know, sometimes they're just the perfect thing to put on the inside of your card. just to dress it up a little bit. So that looks really cute. All right, so there is my finished card. I hope you enjoyed that and learned a little something new. Those quick and easy cards are always fun to have around or to use up your scraps. So I hope you enjoyed that layout. Feel free, again, to join me on my Zoom sessions or on my Facebook page. Again, my Facebook page is Melinda's Rubber Room. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like and follow my YouTube videos and my Facebook page. I really appreciate the support. Keep an eye out for upcoming cards in the mail, card kits in the mail that I'll be putting out. You can get all the latest information on those on my Facebook page as well. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Bye-bye.